Hi, I'm 5 Pound Pete, and today I'm going to talk about what I jokingly call my media center. After 3 years using the van, you would think that we have everything we need, all finished, but we just keep coming up with more stuff. And so I'm going to talk about this mechanism I built to make it more convenient for us to watch movies in the van. So when my wife and I travel, we'll sometimes sit in bed and watch, our TV shows. And for quite a while, we've just been using our cell phone. And so we'll be sitting here, and one of us will be holding the cell phone. After a while, it gets pretty tiring, and we'll hand the cell phone to the other person, and repeat that. And it's pretty inconvenient. And so what we wanted to do is come up with a way of mounting that, the cell phone, and so that we didn't have to do that. At the same time, it occurred to me we could, switch over to an iPad and watch it on an iPad. Well, the iPads are pretty good size and they give you a good screen, but you got to have it pretty close for me to be able to see it. And my shelving unit was too far away. So the idea was I was going to build something that would bring the iPad closer to us and just hold on to it so we didn't have to be holding on to the iPad. And that's when I got the idea of building what I jokingly call my media center. When we're not using the media center, it can swing back and fit into this nice little latch, and it's out of the way, so it's easy to not get in the way. It also can lift off if we're not using it, or we can, if I need to work underneath there and it just gets in the way. So it's a lift off hinge where it pops off. I made it out of the same New Zealand select pine that I used for the rest of the build. This pine is weathered and it's turned a nice golden color, and this is what the pine looks like when it's brand new. And over time, those will match. So I tapered it not only to save some weight and give it some artistic, characteristics, but at the end there's a 17 millimeter ball that's mounted, and the iPad holder can rotate and give you a lot of flexibility as to where it's going to be directed. So this is working out great for us, and we've been really happy with it. Another thing that we've done over the years is we've implemented, or we bought a Starlink, primarily so that when we're on outings, we have weekly Zoom meetings with some of our friends, and we wanted to be able to do that on the road. So we got a Starlink, and I'm going to show you how that works with the windows in the van. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know I've talked about these windows. These are Arctic turn windows, and they have a lot of really great features. But one of them is that you can open it up just a quarter of an inch and lock it. And that makes it really convenient for deploying my Starlink. So all we have to do is just slip the Starlink out the window, and take it and put it on the roof of the van like that, and then close the window down and lock it, and the cord just fits in the quarter of an inch gap after the window's locked, and that makes it really secure. It allows me to put the Starlink up on the roof of the van so it doesn't get trampled. There's no cords laying around on the ground, and that's working out great for us. So the quote media center was really a fun project, and it came out great, and it's really a lot more convenient than what we were doing, and just another little thing to add to my van. I'm 5 Pound Pete, and thank you for watching.